Hello, water sign. Okay, so we are doing your May 1st, 2018 reading. Now, I've already laid your guys' reading out, and I shuffled the card. Everything is laid out. Someone came in and interrupted me, so I had to stop the video. But I didn't want to reshuffle and do the layout again because I already did it. So I'm just going to tell you what I already have. So in the morning, you guys have the Fool card. And I forgot to say, if this does not resonate with you guys, please check your rising and or moon sign, okay? I always feel like the moon sign resonates more, especially if you're a spiritual person. Check your moon sign. Guys, please like and subscribe as well so I know that the videos are working for you. Anyways, okay, so and this morning you have the Fool card in reverse. All right? And then this afternoon you have the Five of Swords. And this evening, you have the Queen of Swords in reverse. What is going on, water sign? You guys never cease to amaze me, I swear. Okay, so your overall energy for today is going to be the Four of Cups. So I feel like somebody is bored in a situation today. Somebody's very bored. Somebody's very disinterested. Let's see. Okay, so wow. Okay, so I'm gonna pull all three of these because this is very interesting. You guys always, your readings be off the hook. Okay, so energy for today, this is your energy, and I feel like you are feeling disinterested and you're feeling bored. You're feeling someone's trying to offer you a cup of love, but you're just like, no. I feel like maybe this person has offered this before, maybe they want to offer an apology, and you're like, no, I've heard it all before. I'm sick of your apologies. Like, I'm over this. And I feel like this energy is coming from this. I feel like the situation that you're in is not victorious. It's like, it's just not working out for you. I feel like you're not getting the recognition that you deserve, or it's just not going the way you want it to go. It's not victorious at all. Like, you're not getting recognized, or someone is not, or you're not recognizing someone. You're just not interested anymore, right? Because you feel like the situation is done. It's over. There's no more victory here. There's nothing else good that can come from this. Damn, water sign. And I feel like you feel like this, we have the Tower card in reverse. So I feel like water signs, you are avoiding a disastrous situation. I feel like you know the situation is a fucking disaster, and you're like, you know what? I'm bored as hell. I'm not interested. I don't want this anymore. Like, I really feel like today you're just not interested. And I feel like you might even block somebody. You might stop communicating with someone today because you're just not interested. You don't want this anymore. You have no interest. You know, it's just kind of like, and I feel like this is not the first time this person has tried to offer you this. But I just feel like it's old news to you. Like, you're just feeling like, you know, let's just call it quits. I'm not really willing to like keep going forward with this. And I feel like you have to be honest, water sign, about this. You have to be honest with someone about your disinterest, about the fact that you feel like the situation is no longer bringing them victory. Like, it's not victorious. And I feel like you need to it's a disaster. It's a disaster waiting to happen. And I feel like you might even be avoiding this person altogether. Like, maybe you block them on social media, or you block them from calling your phone, texting your phone, iMessage, all that stuff. I feel like maybe you block communication from this person because you're just not interested anymore. Like, so let's see why you have the Fool card in this morning. Why is the Fool card in reverse? And I feel like you are maybe afraid of the unknown. You're afraid to take a leap of faith into the unknown. Okay. You're just not willing to take a chance here at all. Like, you're not interested in doing that. I feel like you're playing it safe. Like, you're playing it safe a little bit. Okay, so you have the Fool card. You have the Fool card this morning in reverse with the Page of Rods. Okay, so the Page of Rods, to me, the page is a child. You might be dealing with a child this morning that's a fire sign. Or I feel like there's a message. There's a message that you want to, something that you want to say, or there's something that someone wants to say to you, or maybe they might say it to you. I feel like someone is going to bring a message. And you see that the page, they don't have any acorns on their stick. So they're kind of, it's immature. I'm not gonna say it's weak, but it's not there yet. It doesn't have the strength yet. It's still growing a lot. It's still a child. It still has weak form. So I feel like the message that comes in this morning, it might be a little bit immature, you know, and I feel like this could be you or the energy you're dealing with. Maybe you send a message and it's not really like, maybe you're like, hey, let's break up through a text message or something like that instead of calling them. Or you might, it's something like that. Or somebody might text you and say, hey, I don't think this is working out anymore. I think we should, you know, take a break or call it quits. So something very immature, something that's kind of safe, something that doesn't cause any, you know, like turbulence, I feel like. So, or I feel like instead of just saying this to them, you just block them. Right? Like instead of taking the leap of faith and saying and speaking your truth, water sign, I feel like instead of doing that, you just don't talk to them at all. You don't say anything. You don't even tell them, that you're not interested anymore. And that you no longer see the situation as a victory. You don't say anything. You just stand there and do nothing. Like I feel like you want to send a message, but you don't have enough, like, I don't want to say courage, but I feel like you just don't want to cause any turbulence. I feel like something about this message makes you kind of nervous. I feel like you kind of just want to block them without saying anything and like just move on, which is really wrong. You should just speak your truth. Like say what you need to say. So I feel like this afternoon, okay, so you have the 5 of Swords this afternoon. So some conflict, petty arguing. You're dealing with someone's pride here, someone who wants to win just to be winning. And with that, you have the 10 of Swords in reverse. So I feel like you are water sign. I feel like you're coming out of a period where you were feeling backstabbed and hurt and you were feeling very wounded. Like this person right here in the upright, they're left for dead. Like this is super overkill. Like one knife would have done it, but somebody put 10 knives in your back and they left you for dead. They just betrayed the hell out of you, right? And I feel like maybe this afternoon, you might be having an argument about like, I'm over this. Like, I don't like, yeah, you hurt me, but I'm done with you. Like, I'm not letting you hurt me anymore. I'm not letting you, I'm not putting up with your bullshit anymore. Like, I'm tired. Like, I feel like there's been a lot of like petty arguments and fights and shit. Like, I feel like this is someone who likes to pick, they like to nag, they like to pick fights with you all the fucking time over the little stupid dumb shit, and you're always having to fight and have these little petty arguments and all this conflict and stuff like that. And I feel like it's really causing you a lot of stress. And I feel like this person hurt you. And I feel like this afternoon you're like, you know what, I'm tired of the petty argument. I'm tired of being in a situation where I feel backstabbed and hurt all the fucking time. I'm tired of being in a situation where I'm always forced to have these little petty arguments and fights because somebody is so prideful and somebody just wants to win. Somebody just wants to argue with me. Like, I'm done, you know? And I feel like you're done with the arguing because I feel like you're coming out of this energy where you feel like so backstabbed and so hurt and so dead. You're like, no, I'm not doing, like the knives are coming out now. Like, I feel like you are forcing yourself to heal, especially heal from the situation where you're always bickering and fighting. It's just like, who wants to go through that all the time? It's annoying. So I feel like this afternoon, like someone is going to be like bickering, fighting with you today. Like, it's going to be really, really petty though. Like very, very petty. And I would say, and like, I don't feel like it's going to be hurtful, like really, really hurtful communication. But I feel like in the past, this person may have hurt you. But I feel like this afternoon, you're like, you know what? I'm not letting that get to me anymore. Like, you know, fight with your fucking self, really. All right. So this evening, here we are again. You not being honest. Like, seriously, speak your damn truth. Like, okay, so this evening you have the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse, water sign. What is going on for real? Like, say what you need to say. This is about your happiness, and obviously it's not there. It's not there anymore. You're not happy, and you're afraid to speak up. Like, why? Like, I feel like this is you like beating around the bush about how you're not happy. Just say, look, I'm not fucking happy. I'm out. And whatever happens, happens. Like, but you have to speak your truth. You got to be straightforward and maybe a little bit blunt. Like, cut the bullshit out that doesn't make you happy. Because I feel like this evening, like, you're feeling really just like. You might even be drinking because you're not sure how to say this. You're not sure how to be straightforward and blunt about what's making you unhappy here. And I feel like this evening you're still doing it. You're still like, you know, I want to say something, but I don't want to stir the waters. I don't want to cause turbulence, man. Fuck that. If you're in a situation where you're unhappy, you need to speak up. Like tonight, you need to do that. Or maybe you're just dealing with someone. This could be someone else you're dealing with that is not keeping it real with you. They're manipulating you. right? Like they are manipulating your mind, your thoughts, and I feel like they're not being straightforward with you about something. And this is making you very unhappy. I feel like you know they're lying about something. I feel like you know they're not being upfront with you. And this is making you unhappy, very, very unhappy. You know, emotionally unstable. And you're a water sign, so you need that emotional stability. You need that you need to be stable in your emotions. And I feel like it all comes from you speaking up. Like, you have to speak up. You can't worry about hurting anyone's feelings, because obviously this person doesn't care about hurting yours. You know, this person is a manipulator. They're a liar. They're dishonest. And I feel like you know that. And I feel like that's why you're over this shit. Like, I feel like you're over this because you know that something here is not genuine. It's not sincere. And it's making you very unhappy. You're not emotionally fulfilled at all, especially this evening. Now, this energy could change tomorrow, but I feel like water signs, I keep getting this energy for you guys. I feel like you guys are in a very unhappy situation. You're afraid to say something about it. I don't know why. Maybe this person is abusive. Maybe this person is a narcissist, and they make you feel like you feel really powerless around them because they're a manipulator. I feel like that's what it is. And I feel like they have caused you to be afraid to speak up. And even though you're bored as hell and you don't want this anymore, you're not saying anything. All right? So, water signs. Guys, like, seriously. So, your guidance for today, and I feel like you guys got this guidance card. I feel like another time too. It says endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. Yes. Like, let it go. For real. Like, if you're in a situation where you're completely unhappy, like, I mean, like, seriously, why are you staying there? Trust me, if you let this go, when you walk away from things that are no longer serving you, no longer good for you, even if you are madly in love with this person, but you know deep down that this person is not good for you. This person is not good for your emotional security, your emotional happiness. You do not feel happy. I feel like when you walk away from shit like that, as hard as it may be, the universe rewards you immensely, but you have to be willing to, you can't be afraid of change. You can't be afraid of things changing. You can't be afraid to take a leap of faith, especially when you're not happy. What the hell do you have to lose except for unhappiness? You know what I mean? So I feel like just let it go so that you can get something better. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go, water sign. You have to, because I feel like there's something, that card just flew out them, out the world. So today's lesson is assess your relationship. It says identify one dynamic or component of a close relationship that's vital to your emotional and physical health. This is especially important if you're healing and a particular relationship is causing you stress. If your relationship is a healthy union, then celebrate your goal to integrate your relationship into the quality of your life. Yes. Please, water sign. Oh my God. I feel like you've already assessed your relationship already. I feel like you already know what's going on. I feel like you already know you're unhappy. You already know it's not working. It's not going to be a victory. It's not going to work out the way you want. This person is not giving you what you need emotionally. And I feel like you have to recognize where you're putting your energy to. I feel like you have to recognize, what do you value, water sign? What makes you happy? Where do your values lie? What's really important to you? I feel like you have to really sit down and think about that. Like, is this making you happy? Like, do you like this drama? You like the drama? Why? Like, why do you want this drama in your life? Let this person go. Let this person go so you can get something better. And it might not even be someone new. And it might just be a transformation. Let this person go so they can transform, and so can you. You both have to heal separately so you can come back together. And if it doesn't happen that way, then it is what it is. What's meant for you will be for you. But you can't stay in a situation that's unhealthy just because you're afraid of change. That's not cool, all right? So I hope this helps you guys, water sign. Please like and subscribe, and comment on this video if this helps you. Thank you so much.